Good day, viewers, and welcome again to our next section, section 16, verse 131. What does it say? وَمَنْ يَغْرَبُ عَنْ مِلَّةِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ إِلَّا مَنْ سَفِهَ نَفْسِهِ. Sorry. وَمَنْ يَغْرَبُ عَنْ مِلَّةِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ إِلَّا مَنْ سَفِهَ نَفْسِهِ. And who turns away from the religion of Abraham, but such as debase their souls. Millet Ibrahim, religion of Abraham. Walakat istafaynahu fi dunya. Okay, let me start with the English again. And who turns away from the religion of Abraham, but such as debase their souls with folly? It's a question. Him we chose and rendered pure in the world. Look at the number of words, but look at the Arabic version of it. Lakad istafaynahu fi dunya, simple. And look at the English translation. Him we chose and rendered pure in the whole world. Istafaynahu, that's rendered pure. Mustafa, chosen one, that's the name of the prophet. Mustafa, istafaynahu, choosing him in the word fi dunya. وإنه في الآخرة لمن الصالحين, and rendered him pure in the world, and he will be in the hereafter in the ranks of the righteous. Who? Abraham. So Abraham is already in heaven in advance. He will be in the hereafter in the ranks of the righteous. إذ قال له ربه أسلم قال أسلمت لرب العالمين. Behold, the Lord said to him, إذ قال له ربه, submit, Aslim, submit thy will to me, in brackets. He said, Aslamtu lirabil alamin. He said, I submit my will, in brackets, to the Lord and cherisher of the universe. So take note of the definition of Rabbi here, or Rab here. Aslamtu lirabil alamin. And Rabbi here means the Lord and cherisher of the universe. So Rabbi is Lord and cherisher, and not just Lord. Rabbi al-Alamin. Next verse, 132. وَوَصَّى بِهَا إِبْرَاهِيمُ بَنِيهِ وَيَعْقُوبُ يَا بَنِي وَيَعْقُوبُ يَا بَنِيَّ إِنَّ اللَّهَ اصطفى لكم دينا فلا تموتن إلا أنتم مسلمين. He told the children upon his sons. And Abraham enjoined upon his sons, and so did Jacob, as well as Jacob. Oh, my sons. Abraham said to his sons, Jacob also said to his sons the same thing. Oh, my sons, Allah hath chosen the faith for you. I replace Allah by God. They are the same thing in this context. God has chosen the faith for you. Then die not except in the state of submission. فَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمِينَ. It appears in a number of places in the Quran. Let's go to the next verse, 133. Am kuntum shuhada'a. Am kuntum shuhada'a. Is hadra Yaqubu al-Mauta. Is hadra Yaqub al-Mauta. Is kala libanihi ma ta'buduna min ba'di kalu nabudu illahaka wa ilaha abaika Ibrahima wa Ismaila wa Ishaq wa Ishaqa ilahan wahidan wa nahnu lahu muslimin. And we witness, were ye witness when death appeared before Jacob? Am come to shahada is hadara Yaquba al-Mauta. It's a question. Were you witness when death appeared to Jacob? Is kala libanihi ma ta'buduna min ba'di kala. Behold, he said to his sons, what will you worship after me? That's Yaqub. Kalu, they said, nabudu illahaka wa ilaha abaika Ibrahim wa Ismaila wa Ishaq ilahan wahidan wa nahnu muslimin. The children answered, we shall worship thy God, Ilahaka, and the God of thy fathers, wa ilaha abaika, of Ibrahim, Ishmael, Ismail, Isaac, Ishaq, one true God, Ilahun wahidan. So one God, listen, one God, Ilahi wahidan, one true God. To him do we submit. Lahu muslimun. So the meaning of Muslim here is to submit. Lahu muslimun. To him shall we submit. So they submit themselves to the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of the God of Ishmael. They submit themselves to him. So Christians are doing nothing but submitting themselves to the God of Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, and the God of the world, Rabbil Alameen. Tilka ummatun kat halat laha ma kasabat walakum ma kasabtum. That was a people that have passed away. They shall reap the fruit of what they did, and ye of what you do. Nobody reaps the fruit of another. Tilka ummatan kat halat laha ma kasabat walakum ma kasabtum. Wala tus'aluna amma kanu ya'lamun. Ye shall not be asked about what they did. So we, the present people, will not be asked about what our parents did, our grandparents did. No. They will be asked their questions separately, apart from ours, because our questions are there waiting for us. Okay. Kalu, they said, Kanu Huda. Kalu, they said, Kanu Huda, au Nasara. Tahtadu, sorry, Kala. Kanu Huda, au Nasara, Tahtadu. They said, become Jews or Christians if you would be guided to salvation. Who are saying this? The Israelis. Say, Kul, bal milatan Ibrahima, Hanifan. Is tell Abraham, tell them the religion of Abraham is true. Hanifan, faithful, true. Kalu bal milatan Ibrahim Hanifan. Say, nay, bal nay. The religion of Abraham is true. Hmm? وَمَا كَانُوا مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. And he joined not gods with God. And he joined not true gods with Allah. So here let me use Allah because here small gods are there. And Allah, the universal God, is also there. So they enjoin not other gods with Allah. And you know one thing I like about Christians, I've said it before. If you go to join any Christian group, the first thing they will do is to burn your idols or whatever uh, things you worship, to burn them in public for everybody to see. And that's what Abraham did to his father's idols. Even his own father, he spoiled them and challenged his parents to let the idols speak if they are real gods. Mm. So, uh, Kulu amana billahi wama unzila ilayna wama unzila ila Ibrahim wa Ismaila wa unzila ala Ibrahima wa Ismaila wa Ishaka wa Yaquba wal asbati wama uti Musa wa Isa wama uti annabiyun min rabbihim la nufarriqu baina ahadan minhum wa nahnu lahu muslimin. A very long and interesting or meaningful verse. I think this goes to all the religions except the followers of the Quran. Pardon me to say that. I'm coming to explain. Uh, they say, we believe in God and the revelation given to us. Say ye, say, here, I think it's talking to the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, either him or Abraham. Maybe you can figure out yourself. We believe in God and the revelation given to us and to Abraham. Yes, it's talking to Muhammad now. To Abraham, Ishmael, Ishaq, Isaac, Jacob, Jacob, and the tribe Asbat, and the tribes, and that given to Moses, Musa, and Jesus, Isa, and that given to all prophets from their Lord. And we make no difference. La nufariku, we make no difference. La nufariku, we make asbabu. Wala nufariku bena ahadan minhum. We make no difference between one and another of them. We don't make any difference between Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Isaac, the tribes. No difference. We believe in all. When I say we, I mean people who believe in the Quran. They believe in all of these prophets. لا نفرق بين أحد منهم ونحن له مسلمين. Between any of them, and we submit to him. To who? To God. So like I said, Jesus hadn't come yet. So Muslims, Christians didn't even know Christ. And there was no cross by them because he wasn't crucified. So they were actually worshipping one true God, or Allah, Allahu, if you like, one true God. Everybody in the world was worshipping one true God. In fact, historians have stated that during the time of Adam and Enoch, there was just one religion. There was only one true religion during the time of Adam and Enoch. So everybody was worshiping through this one true religion, which is Islam. Have I emphasized this too much? Which is Islam. Hmm? Okay. فإن آمنوا بمثل ما آمنتم فإن آمنوا بمثل ما آمنتم به فقد اهتدوا. So if they believe as ye believe, they are indeed on the right path. So God is telling Muhammad, they were expecting him to worship to, in their way, the way that they worship. He said, no. God tell him, I'm in the religion of Abraham. I'm in the religion of Abraham, militant Abraham. And now he says, so if they believe as ye believe, if they believe as ye, Muhammad believe, they are indeed on the right path. But if they turn back, it is they who are in schism. Schism means division. But God will suffice thee as against them, and he is all hearing and all knowing. Mm? Uh, فإنما هم في شكاكين ده schism في شكاكين schism فسي فسيكفيكم فسيكفيكم sorry فيكفيكهم Allah وهو سميع. Allah is sufficient for them, and who is Sami'ul Alim, he hears and he knows everything. He told Moses and Aaron, لا تخافا إنا معكما أسمع وأرى. I hear and I see. So anything happening in the world, don't think that God doesn't hear, he doesn't see. He knows. He hears and he sees. أسمع وأرى وهو سميع عليم. Suffice thee as against them, and he is the all-hearing, all-knowing. Okay. Sabgatan lahi. Sabgatan lahi. Sorry. Sibgatan lahi. Our religion takes its hue from God. It's just continuing with his. This is a continuation of the definition of the God of Abraham, whom all the religions believe in. Hmm? Sibgatan lillahi. وَمَا أَحْسَنَ مِنَ اللَّهِ صِبْغَةً وَنَحْنُ لَهُ عَابِدُونَ. Take its way, takes its cue from God, and who can give a better hue? A better hue. Hue is spelled H-U-E. Who can give a better hue than God? It is He whom we worship. وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُخْلِصِينَ. He's the one we render our faith to, or we worship. Okay, let's go to verse 140 or ayah 140. Am takuluna inna Ibrahima. This is what I'm looking for. Yes. Am takuluna inna Ibrahima wa Ismaila wa Ishaqa wa Yaquba wal asbata kanu huda aw nasara. Kul antum alam min Allah. Antum alam amin lahu. Or do you say, or do ye say, he's talking to the Israelis or to everybody, or do ye say that Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, and the tribes were Jews or Christians? So here God is telling us they were not Jews and they were not Christians. Like I said, there was no Christianity. Jesus didn't come in body and he wasn't crucified. So are we saying that they were Christians? Then there lies the answer. There lies the answer. Or do ye say that Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, and tribes were Jews or Christians? It's a question. They were not. Nay, or say, do you know better than God? Huh? Kul a antum alam amillahi amillahu. Sorry, a antum alam amillahu. Say, do you know? Do ye? Sorry, I always say you. I always use you. Do ye know better than God? Ah, who is more unjust than those who conceal the testimony? Hmm? ومن أسلم ممن كتم شهادة إن عنده من الله. Do you who is more unjust than those who conceal the testimony they have from God? So people actually got the testimony from God, but they conceal it because it doesn't satisfy their heart's desire. It's still happening today. Take the Bible, take a quotation from the Bible, and see how many interpretations will be given to that quotation by different churches and different uh, prophets. Huh? It's the same with the Quran. People can interpret the Quran the way they like. Huh? I hope I'm not among. I'm interpreting it here the way I see it with my heart, with the whole of my heart. Hmm? So that is it. People interpret it the way they like. Uh, so let me finish it. Let me go back to the English part. What did they say? Who is more unjust than those who conceal the testimony they have from God? But God is not unmindful of what they do. وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا يَعْلَمُونَ. Yes. وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْلَمُونَ. Allah, sorry, amma ta'malun. وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. But God is not unmindful of what ye do. Tilka ummatin kat halat. That was a people that have passed away. Hmm? Tilka ummatin kat halat. Laha ma kasabat walakum ma kasabtum. Hmm? They shall reap the fruit of what they did, and ye what you do. So the people who are past have their own fruit to reap apart from you. This is a repetition again. Or a second repetition, sorry. Yes. Wala tus'aluna amma kanu ta'malun. And ye shall be asked, and ye shall not, sorry, and ye shall not be asked about what they did. Wala tus'aluna amma kanu ta'malun. So, let's pause here. This is another section we finished. So next time we are going to section 17, verse 142. Let's see if we can take one or two signs from the tabloids. Excuse me. Ah, okay, let me see this joke, if I can read it well. Joke. Maybe we can take that now. Joke. What is blue and doesn't fit? A question. Then a dead epileptic. Epileptic. Hoping to start breeding. Oh, sorry. Uh, hoping to start breeding. I don't know if that's the spelling of breeding. Here it is spelled as B-R-E-A-D. I don't know if it's B-R-E-A-D. What is hoping to start breeding pigs? Farmer goes out and buys some of the finest sows he can find. After several weeks, he notices that none of his pigs were getting pregnant. He calls a vet who informs him that he should try artificial insemination. The farmer doesn't have the slightest idea what the vet means by this. But undeterred, he asked how he will know when his new purchases have become pregnant. The vet explains that this is the vet explains that his pigs will stop standing there and will lay down and roll around in the mud. Uh, Giving it some thought, the dam farmer concludes that artificial insemination must require him impregnating his livestock himself. Oh my God. So he loads them into a truck and drives out to the woods to have sex with them, all. The next morning, the farmer looks out of his window only to see his pigs still standing around in the field. Desperately, he takes them out to the woods again and bangs them. Bang is not my word, though, and bangs them all twice for good measures before retiring to bed. The next morning, he wakes up to find the pigs still standing around in the field. One, one more try, he tells himself, and proceeds to load them up and drive them out to the woods. He spends all day shagging the pigs, and upon returning home, falls straight asleep. The next morning, he cannot even raise himself to look at the pigs. So he asks his wife to look out and tell him if they are still lying in the mud. No, she says, they are all in the back of the truck, and one of them is honking the horn. Well, let's stop here, viewers. The same paper we shall tackle next in the next video because we're running out of time. Once again, I'll have to thank you and may God bless you. So all I would beg of my viewers is to try to relate the signs in the Quran to what I am reading in the tabloids. Mm? The Quran doesn't fail. The Quran doesn't fail. Everything in it is genuine. Mm? You see the woman, the old lady who was caught, and you see her end. Mm? And here, the Quran is proven. It's asking a question to those who are not believers in the Quran. Do they say that Abraham, Isaac, Ishaq, Jacob, and Asbad, the tribes, were Jews or Christians? No, they were not Jews. Moses hadn't come. Moses was not there. Jesus was not there. It was only Abraham who was there, and he submitted his will to God. Cool. Islam. Aslamtu. Kala. Aslamtu. Rabbil Alameen. And submit. And he said, I submit to the Lord of the worlds. Thank you very much. Ilal Likai.